aka Clarence Champ and the third. Essential coaches and pros, the X's and O's. This is the best. When we do what we know, so let's go. Yo, what up? What's up with it, everybody? What's going on? Man, what a messy Monday we got going on. And today is about messy Monday. Oh my God, it's so messy out here. What up, Katie? What's going on? Always the first one up in here. What's going on with everybody up out there, man? Look, my Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Baltimore Ravens in blowout fashion. I'm not okay with that. I'm not cool with that. So much I gotta say about that. We seen nothing but blowouts in the college football playoff games, just blowout after blowout. I don't think not one team this weekend actually belonged on the field. I'm trying to think. Was there a game that was okay? I don't know. I don't think so. Then I woke up. I'm like, I scroll, and y'all know I'm nosy. I'm on that Twitter machine, and I'm looking on the Twitter machine, and I'm like, what? Like Travis getting off there, and I'm like, all right, I wasn't going to talk about it. I mean, we all talked about it, probably amongst people, and a lot of people's talking about this stuff, and they're like, well, I don't really want to talk about it because it really ain't sports and whatever else. And I'm like, man, first of all, like I wasn't going to touch it, but it's like it's way out there to the point now where the man is deleting his social media. So I'm like, man, gotta kind of talk about it. And Shannon Sharp, curb streak, you curb streak, whatever the heck his name. You know what I'm talking about. He like telling him like, yo, like you gotta chill out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to know ESPN, dog, like we gonna get out. I'm like, this is a messy Monday. Like this was like that's what this is called, messy Monday. Like there's no other way to say it. That's just what's going on right now. I mean, that's just what's going on. There's just so much, but I'm gonna jump into the whole Travis thing later on. You know what I'm saying? Wait until some more people just decide to come up in here, and we got it because we got to talk about it. We have to discuss that as people. I want to hear what everybody got to say on it. I think I got some other stuff going. I think I found some other stuffs about allegedly a player's cousin. You know what I mean, on the team there's he got two cousins that's on the team that's brothers allegedly, and he had a lot to say on the Mr. Fantastic show. I think I got a clip of that, but if y'all want to watch the whole thing, you're gonna have to go to Mr. Fantastic 824 on YouTube, and you can get the whole scoop, the whole conversation. I got a clip of the conversation. It's gonna blow y'all mind if you haven't heard it. You're gonna be like, "That's not real." You know what I mean? It's all alleged. You know what I'm saying? Except the stuff that they got out there. But let's start off with my Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me talk about my Steelers real quick, man. I'm not okay with that game because our offense, and I've talked about our offensive coordinator. I'm not liking the conservative play that we're doing. Like we're playing scared. Like why are we playing like this all of a sudden? Why are we playing so timid? Like we don't have the weapons on offense. Like we don't have that. Like what's up? Like where's Roman? Where's Wilson at? Where's Roman Wilson at? Where's the rookie at? You know what I'm saying? We got other players. Why is Mike Williams not being incorporated in the offense? He's a veteran that could do he could do almost the same thing that George Pickens can do. You know what I'm saying? I said almost. That's the key word there. Like, why are we not incorporating him more? You know, Najee Harris I think Najee Harris had a decent day of running the ball. He ran the ball 9 times, 42 yards, averaging almost 5 yards a carry. He's Baltimore's kryptonite. Like that's what he does to Baltimore. I feel like Jaylen Warren and Najee Harris, they got similar games to where, you know, when we play the divisional opponents, one does better than the other. Cleveland really does really good with stopping our run. They to be honest, like when we play Cleveland, our run game with Cleveland is kind of you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the Bengals and the Ravens, like I think Jalen Warren does good against the Bengals. I think Najee Harris goes great with what's up? What's up, Nicole? See what's going on? What's going on with y'all? Let me drop the link. I forgot to drop the link down there. I'm glad Nicole C came up in here. But yeah, there's like I'm like, man. And then we let them get what 418 total yards. Zay Flowers had 5 catches for 100 yards. Derrick Henry had 24 carries for 162 yards, averaging 7 yards a carry on our defense. Like that's sickening. I'm sick about that. Like that's crazy to me. That there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that at all. They're like I don't know what's going on, man. Like Arthur Smith, he got to get that offense rolling. There's just no excuse for that. Our offensive line obviously needs to be addressed immediately. Like it definitely got to be addressed immediately. Like there's no if fans or buts about that. You know what I'm saying? I knew that we was going. You troll it. It's like Flock Nation. I get it. It's cool. Here we go, Steelers. Y'all got one. We got one. Y'all got one. We got one. It's all good. I ain't sweating it. It's all good. You know what I mean? I knew this was gonna happen. I had my Steelers going 11-6. I'm still not pleased when they lose, even though I had them going 11-6 preseason. And I knew these last couple of games with the Steelers, I knew that we was gonna run into this. You know what I'm saying? We had a very tough back half of the schedule, man. Yeah, it's all love for Salute. All love, all love. And I'm like, and I knew this was gonna happen. They talked about us being Super Bowl contenders, and now they're talking about how bad we look and what Lamar Jackson done to us. And I knew that the media was going to do that. And I was trying to prepare a lot of my Steeler fans out there, like, don't get caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? We still are who we are. And we're still in 2 days, we're still going to whoop the Chiefs' ass. We're still going to beat the Chiefs at home. Like I stand on that. We're still going to beat the Chiefs. Like it is what it is. This is kind of the way we look. We look shaky 2 games in a row. We on a 2 game. You know what I mean? Now we got to play the Chiefs, and then we finish off with the Bengals. We got to win at least, you know what I'm saying, one more of these. And then if we win one more and we drop one, hey, my prediction was right on point, 11-6 with my Steelers. You know what I'm saying? And I want to win it against the Chiefs. I could drop against the Bengals. At that point, I think we'll have a playoff berth on lock, and we in the playoffs. So I don't care about nothing else. The Ravens got the Texans and the Browns to finish off. So the Texans trying to that won their division. So we'll see what the Texans look like against the Ravens. Because they got to win out too. We own the tiebreaker with the Ravens right now. So the playoffs, it just got real interesting right now in the AFC North. Very, very interesting, but I'm not pleased with that. I'm not pleased with that. A loss. I don't like the way we lost. I don't like the way we looked in that loss, I should say. You know what I mean? 34-17. That Ravens offense, they got the clicking on us, and we couldn't do nothing with them. Our offense, that interception we had with the game was 10. I'm like, we was down by 7. They were driving. We got a good interception. I'm like, why the hell is we playing so conservative? Like, let's ball out, man. Ball out. I hate that, bro. I hate, bro. Man, I'd be sick, man. I'd be sick when we lose. Like, you don't even want to get pulled over in Pittsburgh. If you ever in Pittsburgh and they lose a game, the Steelers lose, you don't want to get pulled over by the cops because you're getting the ticket. You're getting the ticket just because the Steelers lost. They got a whole fucking yellow sheet. They just be like, just because the Steelers lost, you got to pay a fine, motherfucker. Like, let me stop. Like, yo, I'd be sick, bro. When we lose. But moving on, the college football playoffs, man. These games, man, and this is what we asked for, y'all. This is exactly what we asked for. This is exactly what I asked for. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not about to jump on this narrative that everybody, so what? This is what y'all get. This is what everybody asked for. You want parity in the sport, and now you're going to see blowouts. So what? We seeing blowouts. I don't care about seeing a blowout. I think I picked Indiana to win. I like to see the underdogs win, but I thought Indiana was maybe could have played Notre Dame a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Scoring 70 points on these teams that they supposed to score 70 points on. But then you hear a lot of these mainstream guys and so a lot of other people, who has Indiana played? Like, okay, like their schedule is their schedule. They need to play more Big Ten games. I think they need to play more Big Ten games to make their schedule legit. I'm not gonna lie. I think that those Big Ten, each the only conferences that play a lot of their conferences to me, I think right now is the Big 12 and the ACC. But when you look at the two supposedly best conferences in college football, and I say that because that's, you know what I mean, that's what everybody believes, but I do see why they do get a lot of the blue chip prospects. I will admit that. But they definitely do need to play more division games. Because if we're going to complain about what Indiana, who has they played and what losses have they had, what good loss did they have, then at the same time, we need to look at that whole situation to say, okay, then they need, you know what I'm saying, when the SEC and the Big Ten, they need to stop playing these cupcake games. Start scheduling more out of conference games. Play the other power conferences to legitimize your schedule, even if you lose, because obviously if you lose good, it's just as good at getting a good win. Like it is what it is. If you can play, and what do I mean by that? So if you're Indiana and if you can play Oregon, which is the best team right now, or Ohio State, you know what I'm saying, in the Big Ten, or Penn State, and you can lose only by 3 points to those teams, that looks good. If you play Georgia, if you're Indiana and you played Alabama or I don't know, LSU, somebody who's on the top of the SEC that year, one of the top teams in the SEC, and you only lose by 3 or 7 points, I guess that looks good on your resume. Even though you didn't get the dub, you still, you know, what was within winning one score. You got to be within one score in order for that to look good on your resume with college football. And I think that needs to happen. Stop playing these cupcakes all the way around. We can't get mad at Indiana, or we can't be mad at SMU for the teams that they're playing, you know, the cupcakes that they're playing, but then turn around and not feel that same way when we see Georgia and Alabama or Ole Miss doing the same thing. We can't have it both ways all the time, y'all. We so goddamn spoiled out here. That's our problem. Like, we so goddamn spoiled. We get everything we ask for, and then we always want it both ways. Like, you know, just and Coach Hayes came on a panel one day and he explained that to us very well. Like, the coaches do that because it's another W. It goes, you know what I mean? They already got a tough schedule, right? The SEC already playing each other. A couple of those teams that eight games, and I think they're playing 4 out of conference games or something per year. Correct me if I'm wrong, Motivated Dedicated. You're a Georgia fan, so I know you know for sure, like offhand, like how many you know, out of conference games actually do play, because I think we only play like I think it was eight or 9 or something like that. But that, I think that'll work better when you can schedule another Big Ten game, even if it's the bottom half of the Big Ten. I still think that playing a Purdue looks better than playing a Wofford. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly do. I think that playing like this year, for instance, playing the Oklahoma State looks better than playing Mercyhurst out of Erie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just I think that's what I think. I don't know if that actually will, you know, help out with it. I think, but that's where I think a lot of people's coming from with that argument. Like, it ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying, the top half of the conference, but damn, like, schedule a UNC or Minnesota or Iowa. You know what I'm saying? Schedule one of the middle of the pack teams on your schedule. I think that even looks better, especially when you're supposed to be one of the fucking, when you a top 6 team in the country coming out just before preseason polls come out. You already number 5. You ain't played a game yet, but for some reason you got a school that's, I don't know, that's hidden in the woods somewhere. You got to drive down the driveway and shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even got mailboxes at the school. They got PO boxes and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. You know, I don't understand that. You know, for those teams that's supposed to be that good and sitting that high in the rankings, like, there's no point of that to me. But yeah, the playoffs is like, I think that they messed up with a lot of scheduling. I honestly do. Like, and I look, I'm with this whole thing. Like, I don't understand why Oregon and Ohio State are playing each other again. They totally messed up the brackets with me. I do not get that. I don't understand it. It's like, it's what the, like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because how is Oregon and Ohio State playing each other again? Like they probably shouldn't even be on the same side of the bracket right now. They probably should have been, if anything, I would have had Penn State where Ohio State is right now, and I'm saying, swap those two out. Penn State should have played Tennessee to get in, because who have really Penn State played? So they skate by. And look, and I'm an advocate for Penn State. I root for Penn State the whole year, but when you really look at their schedule, like that's one of those teams that you can argue that's kind of skated by. So how did they legitimize themselves by playing SMU, a team that's teetering on that line on the scales of just coming out of the G5 to becoming a power team? You know what I'm saying? So they still got guys that they're transitioning right now. This is the first year of their actual transition to be a power team. Now I think next year it'll wash out a lot of the G5 guys, and they'll have more power guys next year. But still, like Penn State played SMU instead of playing Tennessee. Now I do think that for some reason, maybe Oregon should have had that spot where Penn State had. You know what I mean? They should have the easier side, number one in the country, going into the playoffs. Like they got to play Ohio State, which is going to be a tough game. I think that should be the best game that's on the slate right now. That's coming up. Honestly, Ohio State and what did I say? Oh yeah, Ohio. Let me pull it up real quick so everybody can see it with me. Those that's watching on YouTube, I appreciate y'all watching, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I need them likes, man. Get them likes up out there. I thought I had it pulled up. No, I got it. Okay, there it is. All right, yeah. So yeah, we got Texas and Arizona State. I for some reason, y'all, I think Arizona State's gonna play better than what a lot of people think. I said, and it's crazy because you wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong. But Arizona State does have they do got a nice ass running game. Scatterboo is a beast. But I'm not really sold on if they're gonna be able to keep up with Texas. But that we'll see what happens in that game. We'll see. That has the potential to be a blowout, but it also could turn around. Ohio State and Oregon, I think that's the best matchup. Penn State and Boise State, that may be a good matchup. I don't know. Depending, seeing what Penn State was able to do, switch things around on SMU that way that defense played against SMU. But it could be that. Notre Dame and Georgia should be another good one. That should be another good one. But I would still say the best game is Oregon and Ohio State, then Notre Dame and Georgia, and then if I had to rank them in order, Penn State and Boise, and then I would say Texas and Arizona. I don't know if Arizona State's gonna be able to stand a chance against Texas, but I guess we'll see. We'll see if they got it right this week. But this 12-team playoff thing, and it's crazy because if for some reason the Georgia wins, Boise wins, and Oregon advances, then we would all have looked stupid and anyway with this thing, or they would have looked stupid. Not us all, but the committee would have looked stupid with trying to make 12 teams be in there. But I like the 12-team playoff because it gives teams like Ohio State, Penn State a chance to get up in there. Even Notre Dame, you know what I mean? Like Notre Dame would not have been in a college football playoff taking that loss to Northern Illinois this year. So Notre Dame fans, you know what I mean? They're happy they're in there. And I honestly, Notre Dame is a lot tougher than what I thought. I didn't think that Riley Leonard was going to be able to go in that game, put it on his shoulders and make the throws that he made in that game. I said all they had to do was sell out and stop the run. Indiana, to me, I thought Indiana, all they had to do was go in that game, sell out to stop the run, keep Love and checking those backs they got, put the game on Riley Leonard's shoulders, and he made a couple plays that opened up the game, so they had to respect both aspects of the game from Notre Dame, and great job for them, man. So shout out to the Notre Dame's fan. Shout out to Notre Dame for that one. I like what Penn State did against SMU. That with that offense, I knew that Andy, I can't pronounce his last name, the offensive coordinator, Andy Konlak, whatever it is, but I knew that he would find some kind of way to open up that offense and move it around. But Drew Aller, I don't really trust Drew Aller. I probably would think that Boise's quarterback is better than Drew Aller. I was a big advocate for Drew Aller this year. early on. He's just not consistent. He plays good at times and then he doesn't. You know what I mean? He's not consistent. He has to find his consistency in this in the playing quarterback. He has to find that, and he's just not. When he was supposed to make big throws and big games, if he's playing any other team besides them, a team that's solid, he's not winning that game. He's not there. Penn State doesn't win that game. You know, if they're playing Oregon or Ohio State, they're not winning that game based off of what Drew Aller showed. You got to be able to get score points when you're playing those teams like that can move up and down the field, a field goal or a touchdown. You got to, especially with playing those guys. Now, Georgia, that's a dogfight type of game, but they play very resilient. They take that word and they really mean that when they saying that. They do not play around at all, man. Them boys get it in. But y'all know I came here, y'all know, right? I gotta talk about sports because that's the sports with Chuck and Chubby. But y'all all came to hear me be messy. I know y'all did. And y'all been sitting here for 20 minutes waiting for me to be messy as hell. So I'm about to get messy a little bit, and I ain't gonna lie. It's interesting. So those who do not want to hear me get messy, or those who are sensitive on the topic, you go ahead and get out of it. But I think that we need to have this conversation. I think I need to bring up this topic. But I definitely will be reporting more on the games or whatever in the transfer portal. So keep a lookout for some of my videos this week. Yo. So we seen everything with Travis Hunter, right? We seen everything that was going on. It's very entertaining. A couple people spoke on it. You can't help but to look at the stuff because it keeps you entertained. Let's just keep it a buck. We like a train wreck, y'all. We like drama. We like our soap operas. And right now, ain't nothing better than reality soap operas. Like, you know what I mean? Even if, like, and before I get into this Travis Hunter thing, I want to say, like, you know what I'm saying? Before I get into this Travis Hunter stuff, right? I want to say that they create the narrative, right? They think of something to create the narrative, their own narrative, right? And then they take that narrative to try to stretch it out and create other revenues with that for their attention. But then when they get their attention, then they start crying about it. Then people start crying and whining about the stuff that they putting out. Now, I'm just here talking about what everybody else is. I ain't doing nothing different with nobody else is. It was put out there. She jumped out there out the window a couple different times talking about the situation, and I ain't doing nothing different than what nobody else is. So if you sensitive and you don't want to hear it, then you need to get on the hell up out of here right now, because shit about to get real. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna speak exactly on how I feel about this situation. I don't care what nobody got to say about it. I'm just putting a disclaimer out there. Don't put your shit out there if you don't want nobody talking about it, because that's what everybody's going to do. That's just like me. If I don't want nobody talking about or criticizing me about this video, then I shouldn't be making it right now. But right now, I'm going to make it, and I'm going to talk about it because I think that this brother is making a mistake on choosing this woman that is true. But that's just, and I'm going to put my damn 2 cents out there. You damn right I am. I think it's a whole huge mistake, especially the way this shit's rolling. You know what I mean? The way this shit's rolling. But I'll get up into it some more and have some other things to say about it. But look, let me get this video pulled up, man, because there's a whole video on this shit, man. It's crazy to me, man. It's a little 5-minute video y'all gotta watch, man. It just all puts everything in a perspective, I think so, man. Let me get it pulled up here. Get the whole thing pulled up. And got because it puts everything in there, man, for everybody. Let me see, present. Where the video at? All right. Shit's crazy, man. And I know a lot of people don't want. I know some people don't want to hear. Oh, I ain't trying to hear that, John. I don't want to do this. Like, man, then don't. Bounce your ass up on out of here. Then it is what it is. I ain't trying to hear all that. These motherfuckers be, it is what it is, because you're going to talk about it too. But it's just a little video I kind of put together. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm about to play the joint for y'all. Let me stop. There you go.
Would be no, but I do have some. Uncle Kimster has a little bit of advice for fine young Travis. Travis, get a prenup. Or run, Travis, run. That's a big story, but you guys.
Still on the team.
He was a friend.
I was in the friend
Alright,
zone.
now how do we meet, babe, for real?
What you mean, how did we meet?
How do we meet, for real?
I shot myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
And I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him.
So for everybody who's new, that's just kind of how that started. Her saying that Travis Hunter wasn't her type. Left him in the DM for 2 months. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's how it kind of all started with this old video. But then other things, well, really not getting a kiss after the game for whatever reason.
But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just want
online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But with a testimony without a test of faith. So
shut up.
I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months. And people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend. And her name was in his bio. So I instantly knew he had a partner. So
you still got with him knowing that he had a girlfriend and he was trying to get with you, right?
Exited. Okay. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me. And he had cheated on his girlfriend.
Rule number one.
What's the rules we have in a relationship?
Rule number one. Always talk in private if we have a problem or something.
Online.
Yeah.
I'm tired emotionally and mentally.
No, it's not. That's not your only rule. I'm taking off my makeup. No, that's not our only rule. Second rule is we don't hug people of the opposite gender.
And we don't greet.
But you got video, but you got pictures and videos.
No,
and
it's
you
not
out there
that.
hugged up with some nigga on the video. But she got pictures of her hugged up with people on videos already out there on the internet. But he can't take pictures with nobody. He can't take pictures with nobody, none of his fans though. But she got actual fucking pictures and videos out on the internet about already that's out there. But he can't take pictures with his female friends. But she already got videos of her being in the bed with some dude rubbing on his chest and everything. And that's her in the video that was confirmed, or should I say allegedly, because I don't want to be the next person that gets sued up on this topic or whatever. But Dez Bryant had some things to say. He said, I tried to not get into this Travis business, but I had to. After seeing this, I'm here to tell you, brother, wake up, quit playing. She talked all this last night without you. She said, saying she was going to address the situation at once, but kept more than you. She thinks she's equal to you. I could tell you a great dude, and I promise there's a woman out there who's going to make your life easier and respect you. From what I see, she has nothing to offer but a fucking headache. And it is wild. This is wild, bro. This is super wild, bro. And we got to talk about it, bro. I want it, man, bro. Bro, this is crazy. Like, I don't even know if I should keep calling him Travis Hunter or is it T-Pain Hunter now? Like, what is he like? Is it T-Pain Hunter? I'm in love with it. Like, what are we doing, Travis? Like, I mean, and I like dude. It don't come from a bad place. It didn't come from a bad place, but she said you can't hug nobody. But hold up, I ain't done. Let me finish playing the rest of the video. Now, this is all alleged. Towards the end of this video, I must say that Shador Sanders had to get in on this. I know Shador had to say what he had to say about this topic, too. You know, Shador wasn't going to let his brother, you know what I'm saying, face the scrutiny in the media. So Shador had to come back. He said, y'all athletes, y'all entertainers, artists, etc. If y'all genuinely trying to holler at Trav, y'all know how to get in touch with him or someone around him. At this point, y'all just posting this for the algorithm, trying to look cool. Well, guess what, nigga? I guess I'm trying to look cool there. You know what I'm saying? It's out there. It is what it is. They keep being on the internet. They got people in their business. So now I'm up in it. All right, it is what it is, brother. That's all I. Hey, but we gonna keep it rolling though. I'm gonna keep it moving with this next one. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. This is I gotta put this disclaimer out there. This is alleged, but he said he got cousins that's on the team.
I got the scoop on it, bro. I got 2 cousins that play for Colorado. One a starter. I'm not gonna say the number, but one a starter. My auntie and my uncle went to the game. This woman always causing. She almost got Travis in a situation with a guy that have 2 sons in the NFL. That's a big time lawyer. She fighting this man in the stands. Travis Hunter runs out after the game, having to stop her. My cousin go up behind her. Travis, stop. The coaches had to go to the game. Everybody say this girl a pillhead. This girl be on drugs. Everybody say that's what people come. That's what our people do.
Allegedly.
She in a game about to fight big time lawyers. People's parents, children that's already in the NFL. Travis run up to the guy. Had to apologize to the guy. Don't mind her. She drunk. Please don't do anything. If it wasn't for him, this girl, innocent, turned to my aunt and tried to call the man face and missed him. Hit my auntie on the lip. They told her to put down a sign, like they don't supposed to have those big ass signs in the front row like that. So she had a big ass sign, just drunk. Now she's grinding on other men. Grinding on other men in the stands.
So you said she assaulted your auntie?
My aunt.
Now,
yeah. Well, she didn't beat him.
She didn't press charges? She didn't press charges?
No, she didn't want to. Her son played. She got 2 sons that play on the team.
That don't matter about you got assault.
she got 2 sons that play on. That's allegedly. I don't know. That's alleged. I want to make sure I put that disclaimer out there. That's alleged. I'm not trying to get striked. I'm not trying to get sued for it. But that's alleged. That you know what I'm saying? Like you said, the bitch bearing that fart wrong. Look, her passage, your passage and pass. Ain't nobody got no checkered pass. Ain't nobody got no clean pass. What you do in the past in your life is that's in the past. She with Trav now. With Trav, what she do with Trav, that's all that count. That's all that matter. But when you keep going up on the internet and you keep putting people in your business, now it turns into something different. You keep on trying to make videos and trying to explain. He come out with another one. With money, dancing, singing the songs, just keep feeding it. You know what I mean? But then complain. You know what I'm saying? Like the each is own. Now, if you're gonna take this situation and turn it into a better situation, I get that. You know what I mean? If you're gonna take it and spin it off in some business or you promoting something behind it, cool, because you got all the attention. I guess that's what he's supposed to do. But he taking this situation and it's actually, and it's affecting him. And not only that, we talked about this the other day. Y'all, with how these NFL teams will start looking into who you with, what they're doing, the things they have done. So sooner or later, this shit is going to come out anyway. One of the, you know what I mean? No matter what she did, she's not going to be able to hide it. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of things that's coming out. That's, you know what I'm saying? That I'm not going to put everything out there on there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn. I'm like, everybody like a train wreck, bro. Y'all know y'all love it. Like, stop acting like you ain't entertained with this ish. Stop it. Cause you is. And everybody, and I think a lot of people just come from the point where they like, man, I don't want to see it slip. But there's other people out here that's been with, you know, women that's been very promiscuous in the game and doing their thing. Like, he got to learn on his own. You could tell it's his first. You can tell this is his first baddie. You know what I'm saying? That he had. You could tell. Even if he sit there and say, no, it's not, you can tell. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Anytime your woman talking about what's the rules to the relationship and you on the internet answering the rules, like, what? Nigga, like, what are we talking about? The shit that he did made him look silly, bro. Like, the fuck is we talking about? Like, that's put out on there. I didn't make that. They made that video. I didn't make that. I didn't make that shit, but I'm not about to sit there and say rules. But she got a whole video out there of her laid up in the bed with her ex, though. And it's out there. She didn't tell dude to put that down. You know what I'm saying? Allegations of being in a club. Like, you just lied to this nigga. He taking her to parties. Like, they got all, like, what is going on with the cuz? Like, what this nigga is doing? I'm like, no way. I'm like, I'm traditional too, but no. There ain't no way. There's no way, bro. I'm like, man, I got to. But then the craziest thing is like, you could almost think, like, if you got two sons on one football team, right, and one's a starter, a wide receiver, and the other's not, like, there ain't a lot of brothers that's on the team, especially that's wide receivers. So you know who it is. Like, you know who it is, kind of. But, you know, allegedly, must I say that, because, you know, they going around slapping lawsuits and on everybody and shit like that, you know, about a past. But I go off a little bit. But back to the NFL teams, like, they're going to look into that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, there's some very credible people that I trust their word. I know they've been in this world. I know they've been in the league. I know they've trained people for the league. They've been around, so they know a lot about the league, and how the league gives it up. Not only that, but we've heard stories about, you know, players and rookies going into the NFL and their agents telling them to stay away from certain people or not to do this and not to do that, because they know what you're doing. They know what you're doing, bro. They know what you're doing, bro. And yes, he is pulling some simp shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I must say, y'all, like, I gotta be honest. I'm like, that's funny, bro. That's funny, Alpha Roo. But look, I gotta be honest. Like, it kind of started making me look at him different, yo. Like, am I the only person that felt like that? And I'm like, I mean, look, I like him. He's a hell of a football player and everything. Good dude too, man. And it's like, damn, like, and I'm like, damn, like, you really going out like that, Trav? Like, no way. Come on, T-Pain Hunter. Like, you ain't doing that. Like, you ain't doing that, bro. Like, I'm like, come on, man. But everything she does is going to come out anyway. That's long story short. Everything that she's doing out there is going to come out. She can't hide it, you know, making up all kinds of rules. You said you are not the only one. Jersey sales may plummet. Man, like, I you know, I honestly did think I was the only one, but looking at him different, like, because it's like, damn, bro, like, it's blatant. Like, I don't think that it could get no more blatant than what it is right now. Like, yeah, 2 months in a DM. Then you say, then the excuse you come out with is because he was a cheater. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Like, the nigga was like, you dogging again. Then you go back out on the internet, but now you depressed and you crying. Like, he know he gotta leave her. Like, I think he getting depressed right now, to be honest with y'all, because I think he know he gotta leave her. I think Trav, at this point, Trav know, like, I gotta dip. Like, I gotta leave for it. I gotta leave her. I can't, you know, and it hurt because it's probably like his first, you know what I'm saying, real relationship. And you know, everybody, you know, your first real relationship, it was done. Like, there was nothing to, like, you know what I mean? Everybody had their first heartbreak, and this is going to be his first one. It sucks, though, that it's coming right at the most important time in his life, winning the Heisman Trophy, winning the Biletnikoff Award, you know what I'm saying, about to get drafted and make millions of dollars. And the person, you know what I'm saying, you done fell in love with the wrong person, but they didn't even know it, you know. And I think a lot of people just trying to show him just because he's a good dude for real, like, because he ain't even like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like that. Like, you know, like a rapper that's supposed to be hardcore. They don't be caring who them rappers be dating. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be some thorough nigga. You supposed to be some thorough hard nigga. I could say that word right now. It's been 40 minutes into the show. You know what I mean? Like, you supposed to be some raw dude out there holding it down. Like, you should be able to keep, you know, a couple dudes and check off it's shorty or know who you getting involved with if you really like that. But Trav ain't like that. He ain't like that. He's a good dude, straight A student, 4.0, you know what I'm saying? Simp type of dude. Like, and she just taking it. I feel like she taking advantage of dude. Especially when you got videos out there shaking your ass on dudes and all kinds of shit. Like, man, hold up, man. Let me get this shit pulled up for y'all, man. You said who would wear his jersey after his fuck boy his behavior, fuck football. Like, for real though, bro. Like, for real, like, that shit's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. Like, and I mean, and shout out to Mr. Fantastic, man. 824, man. You know what I'm saying? He did a whole show. Y'all go check it out if y'all want the whole scoop on that information, man. Shout out to him, man, for that. But yeah, like you can't take pictures with no females, but you got a picture like this floating around on the internet. That's out there forever, bro. That's out there forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Imagine having kids with shorty, yo. Your son like, Dad, who's that grabbing mom's ass like that in a picture? Like, that ain't you. Oh, that's her ex-boyfriend. I took her to the party. I remember I took her to the party. I was outside in the car waiting. I was listening to Lil Wayne in the car. A go DJ. And she in there shaking her ass to the same song, getting her ass cuffed by some dude. Like, the fuck is we doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Making rules up and shit. Like, what are we talking about? Oh, where's the picture that I had up? A dude, like, where's the little picture I had? Because I know I got the picture out there. Yeah. Like, that's the SoundCloud rapper she was dating, the Lil Wayne lookalike. Look, he remind you of Lil Wayne too. Keep it real, ladies. Y'all know he remind you of Lil Wayne, just without the tattoos on his face and shit, and the gold in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that's out there that ain't never going nowhere. But he can't take a picture with a female fan and hug her? Like, you know what I mean? Put his arm around her. He ain't cuffing her ass. The fuck is we talking about? Like, he looks silly. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Like, what? Like, but if I must be mature in this situation and try to give him some advice about that, is leave your relationships off the internet. Once you reach a certain level, or when you doing, or if you're a content creator, leave your relationship offline, because you invite everybody else into your relationship. The minute you bring your shorty out, whether you a content creator, whatever, an influencer, whatever it is, celebrity, once you bring your significant other out and you start making videos with them and content, like, now you're putting that out there for the public, you know what I'm saying, to consume and to say what they're going to say, especially when y'all making videos and of doing things together. Like, people going to start doing a background check on you. They're going to try to fly falls on you. They're going to do everything they can do. They're going to call you names. They're going to call you all kinds of shit like that you don't care about. You got to have thick skin out here. That don't mean you can't cuss a motherfucker out in the comments if you don't like a comment. If you got a live, you know what I'm saying? You could do whatever you want to do, but you got to have thick skin at the end of the day to keep going, to keep striving with it. You know what I'm saying? Got to. But you invite them, like, there's like I remember I seen a clip of Coach Hayes, and I gotta give him credit for this because he said it and I didn't say it, and I like to give people credit of their words when they say certain things that I hear, right? Because that's what I like to do, and that's what I think you should do. I think that's plagiarism if you don't, for real. But anyway, to me, but anyhow, he was like, you don't see Snoop Dogg's wife. Like, we seen Snoop our whole life. Snoop been around my whole life. He been a rapper my whole entire life. And a lot of y'all's out there, but we've never met his wife. Never. We don't like, you can't tell me what Snoop's wife looked like. You know what I'm saying? And if you do know what she looked like, you probably the first time you saw Snoop's wife was probably him 30 years into the game. Then you finally seen what his wife looked like. You didn't know who Dr. Dre was married to until they got divorced. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit's crazy. Like, and that's just the way things gotta be. Like, you know what I mean? That's the way things gotta be. Like, and if you are gonna be public and your relationship's gonna be public, you damn sure can't be making content. You don't see Jay-Z and Beyonce making fucking the snowman houses together, gingerbread houses and shit on the internet. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all want the attention, but then you cry when you get it, and people got certain things to say about it. Like, so don't do that, man. Keep that off the internet, man. And you got to keep 3 strands. My grams always say there's 3 strands, and I'm gonna go back. You got to keep the 3 strands in your life. That's your, whatever your religion is, your wife and you, and that's it. And that's all you could do. If I must gotta give him some mature advice, but that's just crazy what's going on. And I look, a blind man can see. A blind man can see. Ray Charles somewhere right now. Nah, you can't, Travis, because we know what's going on here, bro. We know exactly what's going on. My man Alpha Ru in the building. What up, Alpha?
Man, let's so since you want to talk about, let's talk about it. Let's
talk about
dig in. Let's give the people what they want. Let's give them what they want. So for a minute there, I thought in the early part, I was like, man, this Travis stuff is crazy. So I wanted to fall back. I was like, man, I don't want to talk about this no more. But man, as they kept unloading the clip, I said, damn, we got to talk about it. This thing is bigger than Colorado football right now.
It is.
That's the fault. Ain't nobody talking about what the defensive line gonna do against the O-line for the BYU game. Matter of fact, ain't nobody even talking about how great of a season this cat had. And that's the sad part. This is overshadowed because I think the reason why it's overshadowing it is not because what she's doing, it's the fact that it's so blatant. And he has time to correct it. You know, if he was married, we'd be like, damn, that nigga married. He married a hoe. Oh, well, fuck it. But the fact that he got time, everybody's like, dude, what you doing? You literally about to get drafted in the next four months. What you doing? Why are you even dealing with that? Now, I hope he has a great game. I'm not going to say he's going to have a good game or a bad game because of this, but you know the media. Let Travis Hunter look like the Stanford game and see what happens. See what the media do then.
They're going to chew his ass up.
Man, they're going to chew him up. But what I really don't like is that people, if you're in the limelight, you can't only take the limelight when everything is good. You gotta be in front of that shit when things are bad. Like the clicks, and we talked about clicks and views for the last 2 years. You got to take it when you ain't winning games. You got to take it when you winning games. So when you winning Heismans, you got to also take it when when your girl is winning trophies too. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that. You got to take that on the chin. So
how's he gonna do damage control with this though, Alpha? Like how could he do damage?
But the thing is this: the reality is she's a side chick, but she's put in front. Like I saw her response on Travis. I said, why would you? We didn't know he cheated. She's making it worse. Like if you see a CEO for a business right now, Travis is a damn business right now. Let's be real. He's a business.
That's a fact.
They cannot marry or put a girl like that on Front Street because it messes up the image. It messes up the money. Like right now, Travis Hunter in the community, right now, he's still good and he might be able to survive. But if we think he's an old Norbit simp ass dude, I don't even want to buy the chicken that you market. I don't even want to buy. If you market KFC, nigga, I'm eating Popeyes. If you Adidas, nigga, I'm wearing Nike. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Because that's the one thing black men don't want to be. They don't want to be viewed as no simp. We'd rather deal with a drug dealer and a pimp before.
Come on, man. Say that again, man. Hold up. Say that again for the people in the back, man.
That's real. What I'm saying is, in our community, we will deal with a drug dealer and a pimp. Hell, 50 Cent got TV shows and movies. Snoop Dogg is everywhere because he got this pimp vibe. If Snoop or 50 Cent was viewed as a simp, man, that's death to your whole image, bro. It's death to it. Period. Yeah, and she don't have no. Why would she tell us he used to drive you to the party so you can twerk in a circle and he'll sit outside and wait? Why would the hell he do that? Why would she say that?
He said that shit. That's what's crazy.
But what I'm saying is it elevated it. But why? Like I told, like in the Discord, I told somebody, I said, my homeboy, and when he told me this, I said, you know what, you might be right. You know, he said he thinks Travis is on the spectrum emotionally. He might not be on the spectrum with schoolwork or on the spectrum athletically, but emotionally, he's like the way he's moving, he's on the spectrum, bro.
How somebody on the spectrum emotionally? Is that real? Is that a real thing?
No, you can have emotional, what do you call it? You can be emotionally, we used to use the R word. You can be emotionally R word, right?
For real?
Hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I've dealt with kids. There's some kids there's some kids that emotionally they don't have no empathy. They call them sociopath. They just, it's something about them that they don't trigger. Like they don't. Have you ever met a person that can't read the room?
Oh, he got emotions.
And you're like, dude, you didn't see how she was looking when you were saying that shit? They don't have no clue what's going on. And I think emotionally Travis might be going through that because some of this stuff don't make any sense because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he drove her to the store in that outfit right there to go get the brew, and then he took her to that party to get her ass rubbed on like that bad dude.
Yeah, touching toes while he's sitting outside, probably in a onesie. Come on, dude. That don't make no sense.
Crazy. And she telling her.
So this is the thing. So now people gonna say, well, man, everybody's trying to make money off of this, and they posting because it's a popular. Well, okay, if that's the truth, you might be right. So what? If he caught 6 touchdowns next week and everybody wanted to talk about it, you wouldn't have no issues with that, right? But that's what I said. You cannot pick and choose when your name is gonna be in lights. And sometimes your name is in lights for good, and sometimes your name is in lights for some simp shit. But your name is in lights. Donald Trump, he don't care. He say he'll take all what do you call it? He'll take all media and say, we'll figure out a way to flip it. Now, I don't know how Travis can flip this. I guess he can flip it if he said, man, y'all niggas is tripping. I got like 3 hoes. She just one of them. I'll be like, oh shit, okay, nigga.
I guess so.
I guess. You on your Mormon shit, okay? But it don't feel like that, dog. It don't feel like that. Now, would you date a girl? Would you marry a girl with? Let's take it. Let's strip it all the way down. Forget anything. Let's just say she was a good girl. Let's say she was just a good girl going to school, getting an education. How would you feel if we just had this one simple thing? How would you feel if your girl had a money symbol on her ring finger? Let's just talk about that. You put that shit on that ring finger for a reason. That's at your core.
You married to the money. That's what that means.
Married to the money, dog.
I'm married to the money.
Nobody will do that. I don't know a billionaire that will put a money symbol on his ring finger.
Oh, what does it mean? Period.
What does it mean? Well, that's right. What does a tattoo of money on your ring finger mean?
Man, we all cut from the same cloth. Now we all different people and all different, and we all come from different places, but we all come from the same cloth, and we all know what that shit means. So stop acting like you don't know what the shit mean. We know what it means.
They all know what it means, dog.
Everybody out there know what that shit mean. When you get a money symbol tattooed on your ring finger, you know exactly what that means. I'm married to the money, dog.
I got something deeper. I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask ladies, guys in the chat. I'm curious. Would it be harder for you to date a girl with a money symbol on her ring finger than if she had the name of an ex on her titty?
Oh, which
one would be harder for you to date? I say on the titty, I'd be like, yo, that was a mistake. I understand why you did it because maybe you loved them. But when you got money symbol on your finger, that means you love the money, and there's nothing that's gonna get you away from that. That's at your core.
Yeah, that's what you are. You all about that. And she knew who he was. left him in there for 2 months. Talking about you left Travis Hunter and get DM for 2 months. You know who he was. No, it took you 2 max, and I feel that, and I would probably go the same way. I would have to go the same way because I would rather date the woman with the name on her because at some point she was in love. The goes for the fact that hey, at least she's relationship based. Now, what you did before me, like I said earlier, what you did before me is before me. But damn, like my thing is the video she came out talking about rules. What's the rule? We don't talk about nothing out on the internet. We keep everything private. Anything we got to talk about, we keep private. But then she come out making more videos and talking about shit, calling him a cheater and all that shit, right? But then she said some shit like you can't take a picture with a female.
Let me tell you. Okay, hold up, bro. Let me break this down. I'm about to spit some game. Anybody that's listening to this is gonna save you a lot of hardship if you're single or you're in a bullshit relationship. Your next relationship, this is gonna save you, and I promise you, it's gonna save you, bro. Just listen. I'm talking for the ladies and the men. Women date two types of guys. They date the guy that they give rules to, or they date the guy that they break rules for. And I promise you, the dude that they break rules for, that they will ride and die for, that's the dude you want to be. You don't want to be the dude where she telling you what time y'all gonna fuck, what tie you gonna wear. You don't want to be that guy because she's gonna constantly give you rules, and it comes from respect, to be honest with you. Because the guy that she break rules for, while she's giving you rules, that guy gonna be able to tap the back of that oven while you think you want to up and up. I'm gonna be real with you. So this is the thing, and I'm gonna talk from experience. I've been on both sides of it. I've been in a relationship I was a guy that was getting rules for, and I've been in relationships that I definitely know that they were breaking rules for me.
That's how you learn.
But I'm telling you, when my uncle told me that shit, that was the realest shit. Bruh, that's the realest shit I done heard, bruh. It's two different types of guys. The guy that she makes rules for and the guys that she breaks rules for.
Alpha, don't no real woman even want no dude that she can tell rules to and to remember the rules. Don't no real woman want that. Don't no real woman want that. Period.
So Rose Crane in the comment was asking me to explain the Nas X comment.
Yeah, please explain that.
Okay, so the reason why I said Nas X and Travis got me some type of way. So at one point, Nas X, for like a 6-month period, he had the #1 song in America, right? I mean, he was everywhere. That little Nas, whatever that song was, that Cowboy Rodeo song was, I think he even was up for a Grammy. But the fact that dudes felt some type of way about him because of how he expressed his, I guess, his sexuality. Wasn't no dude. Not only did I not know anybody buying his stuff, I didn't even know anybody playing his stuff. So what I'm saying with Travis is you got to be careful. Your ability, you can be the #1 player, but if you are viewed in a certain light, people ain't gonna be effing with you like that. And you got a small margin of error. If you are viewed as a simp, I promise you, if they start using, like they already using his number, that thing I sent you earlier, that was not me. I didn't create that. The internet created that now. Like I said, they say hoes are 304. They calling simps 12s. They saying, dude, that nigga acting like a 12. Dude, when they start doing like calling your name like No Diddy and shit, man, come on, bro.
They call police 12 down south.
Man, they calling Travis 12, bro. They calling simps.
Damn.
You can't do that, man. You can't. She messed. They doing too much, bro. If they just disappeared and got quiet and got married and he get the Heisman Trophy and he make his money and ball out this game, it's cool. But you on the thing, they almost sound like you want to cry like Tyrese. Leave me alone. Y'all niggas, y'all ain't never talked to me before. Now you talking to me now. I'm like, come on, bro. Be emoji with it. Just hey, bro, y'all on some craziness.
Like he can't take back nothing he said, bro. He killed himself, bro. I took her to parties and I waited outside for her to parties. I don't drink. He agreed with shit like that. Like I can't, like, in these pictures was going to surface regardless.
Oh, there's more. I ain't gonna talk about what they say got coming out next. I'm like, I'm waiting to hear. They you know, people might be pumping it up and lying, but they say they got some more stuff coming out. This ain't it, bro. When you a video vixen and you all on the internet and you absolutely want to be popular, you got some more shit out there, bro.
I can't. I had to. I said, I gotta have this conversation, man, because I didn't have it and I wasn't gonna talk about it, but damn, man, like they just won't stop. I think he came on in there earlier. They talking about he depressed and all this other shit, and I'm like, man, listen to y'all, man. Y'all hear y'all.
Did you see the picture? Did you see the picture of like they did an AI? They did an AI what she would look at 35. Did you see in the Discord? I sent it out. I cried, bro.
No, I ain't see that.
Picture of what she's supposed to look like at 35 according to AI? Oh man, I'm gonna send it. Hold on.
I ain't see that one. I ain't seen that one. No, I ain't seen the one where she supposed to look like.
Bro, when I say like ooh, I don't even know how do I find it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Damn.
You keep going, bro, because this
motherfucker right here. I said this don't make no damn sense. This don't make no damn sense, Travis. What did you out here, man? I'm like, oh man, look at that shit, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. That's so crazy. How do you explain that? You can't even explain that to your little ones, man. You can't explain that. It's just the things she said. Let me play this video again, man. Let me play it one more time, man. Everybody that just came in.
Prenup. Or run, Travis, run. That's a big story, but you guys
Spill on the tea.
He was a friend.
I was in a friend.
All right, now how did we meet, babe, for real?
What you mean, how did we meet?
How did we meet, for real?
I shot myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my. I left him.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just want
online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But with a testimony without a test of faith. So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited. Okay, I don't care about for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat that. He wasn't my type. I met because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend.
Rule number one.
What's the rules we have in a relationship?
Rule number one. Always talk in private if we have a problem or something.
Online.
Yeah.
I'm tired emotionally and mentally.
No, it's not. That's not your only rule. I'm taking off my makeup. No, that's not our only rule. Second rule is
This nigga back there twerking. Why he answering the rules? God damn.
Nah, let him be, man. He young, bro. He young and she older, and she snatched his soul. It is what it is, but
what you mean?
He got time though. The thing is he got time. And it's I think it's worse if you made the mistake and then people like, man, he made this mistake, now he gotta sleep in it. It's worse the fact that you don't have to make the mistake, bro. You don't have to make the mistake.
So, all right, man. Obviously, right. If you could talk to Travis Hunter right now, man, what would you tell Travis Hunter, Al-Farouk?
So if he was just dating her, I'd be like, man, go have some fun, bro. You 21. To be real with you, at 21, I would be like, man, just hold off, bro. At that point, you don't know what you want. You don't know what you don't want. You really don't know, man. At that age, that's a 21, 22. That's a young age, and his life is going to change. And I know everybody say, well, he found somebody before he got married, but nah, it don't always have to go like that. But then, even then, I'm saying now, marriage. The thing is marriage. I want to know what example does he have of marriage? That's what I really want to know. Because I think his mom and his dad, aren't they divorced?
I believe I would assume.
I think so. And I don't know where he's getting his. I don't know where he's getting it because he's not right. Because you know, with football and money and fame, Prime and all them can show him all of that. But I don't know who's showing him what a relationship, a marriage looks like. I don't know. What example does he have?
Mm.
Think about. I mean, that's probably one field that we can all agree that I think Prime would also agree that he would have loved to have been able to be married to the same person for the 50, 60 years, but that's not been his journey. And I'm not saying
Prime told him about her, bro. Prime told him about her, bro.
You think
Prime
so?
told him, bro. Do y'all believe that Prime? I believe Prime told him about her and about how to handle this situation, bro. I don't think he listened, bro.
So KMS 929 is absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct.
What?
Well, my brother says, I don't know if that's guy, I don't know, but you are absolutely correct. If
I pull some of y'all background,
man, you are absolutely correct.
Hell no, I ain't gonna man. I ain't got no problem with it.
But that still doesn't take away from if you can have an opinion on it. That's like saying because somebody missed a tackle, they can't talk about football.
You know what? Y'all don't want to hear nothing about my life. My life is boring. My life is just like anybody else's. My life is just like anybody else's, man. My life is boring as hell. Actually, actually some of the things that I've been through, I ain't got no problem with saying. See, I made sure that before I got out here. But there probably is some people with their backgrounds and they love relationships. And I do.
But even if they twist it, your background might be boring, but if people can twist it how they want to twist, somebody can find a video or a picture of one of your old exes. I get it. He's right. But the problem is he's living in that circle.
I made those choices. We all made choices.
Yeah.
We all did shit.
But just like you said, when you put yourself out there, then you got to deal with the ramifications.
Yeah, exactly. When you put yourself out there, you got to deal with that shit. I'm out here creating a narrative, and then I'm trying to capitalize off that narrative, and I put it out here for public consumption. So everything y'all saying out here about me, I got to take that shit and live with it. Period.
Yeah.
And I got to keep on coming back every day and keep on doing the same thing. It is what it is. But we want to feel bad for it. But we want to feel and I ain't got nowhere near Travis Hunter money, KMS. I ain't got nowhere near the dollar what that nigga got. But y'all niggas want to feel bad for a motherfucking millionaire nigga that got a hoe for a housewife, trying to turn her into a housewife. Cause the nigga want to drive and pull up on a motherfucker and drop her off at the parties and shit.
Now I must admit,
ass filled on and all that. Man, we ain't doing no shit like that. We ain't never been that way. Just like you said earlier, there's a lot of shit that we can get away with in our community. But the one thing that a motherfucker ain't calling us is a sucker, and our women is not going to embarrass us like that. That's crazy.
So now I must admit this. To be real with you, I would be very sad. The saddest story would be she's actually a good girl and she actually made some mistakes and she regrets getting the tattoo. I would love that story to be true, but it would be sad because if she really is not like that and she's getting all this heat, that's sad.
But why? My thing is, why would you say some of the stuff that you would say, Alpha?
I get it. She got to be.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to be coached up. Wives got to be coached up. When you dealing with high, I'm not even gonna say high value, but highly visible men like the LeBron James, and when you dealing with highly visible men, your woman needs to get coached up because she will impact the money. She will impact the money. You see how Beyonce handled that whole shit with Jay-Z and his sister in the elevator? She bossed up and she shut her mouth on that shit. Now behind the scenes, she was pissed off. No, I'm trying to tell you, they moved.
No, I'm not laughing at you. My fault, Alpha. I ain't laughing at you. I'm laughing what Ella V said.
Oh,
my fault.
But you know what though? I think the women. I've been listening to some of the responses. The men go hard because we think it's funny. The women are going hard because they mad. Because I'm gonna tell. You want me to strike a nerve? You want me to strike a nerve? Okay, hey sisters, I love y'all. Now she ain't a sister, so I ain't gonna say that. I'm saying The one thing. Oh no, I ain't gonna. Now let me keep it going.
Well, what you about to say? Because the women, because they want to be with Travis or some shit like that.
No. I'm talking about. You know how my sisters be getting mad at them professional athletes that end up marrying white girls and from college and all that stuff.
I don't even think it's that. I just think a lot of people genuinely care about Travis. Travis is a good dude.
What I'm saying is, but this is what I'm saying. A lot of those guys that marry those white girls, and I'm a sister lover all day long. I love my sisters, but I'm being honest. A lot of those guys that date those white girls, them white girls been coached up, and that's real talk. They've been coached up. I don't like it, but they've been coached up. Like them girls, if you see a white girl at the Heisman Trophy with you, I promise you she's standing up clapping and crying and giving you everything you need to have on camera. She ain't gonna be just sitting with her arms crossed.
Bro, like I had to, man. People, and so many people scared to come out and talk about this too, bro. So many people, like I know a lot of people got a lot of shit to say, bro, but they ain't gonna get out here like this, bro. That's why I say for the real, you gotta come over here, bro.
It's a topic. I mean, it's a topic. It is. It's an educational lesson, bro. It's an educational lesson on how you move and people that you move with in your circle do impact. They do impact you. It impacts everything. Everything around you, it impacts the money. It impacts the money.
Mm-hmm.
It does. Like there's some guy. I'm gonna be real with you. Think about this. Let's say Michael B. Jordan. You know how all the ladies love Michael B. Jordan, right? They love Michael B. Jordan. And this is sad, but it's the honest to God's truth because everything impacts the money. I think the ladies will look at Michael B. Jordan differently if you come to find out his next wife was 650 pounds. They would look at him differently. He's the same dude. He's the same dude.
Like big girls. Big girls need love.
But they would look at him like, what girl? What? I don't know. Something wrong with him. Why he gonna do that? He don't need to do that. What I'm saying is image and perception sometimes can be reality. It's sometimes deeper than reality. In fact, sometimes reality,
there you go.
People don't want to hear that. Sometimes people only want to know the perception. If Michael B. Jordan came out here and rolled out with 650 pounds, and we're not fat shaming, I'm just having a cool conversation. He came out here and he married one of them girls off the 600-pound reality show. Y'all would have a lot of stuff to say. And I'm not talking about the men, I'm talking about the women. The women would have a lot of stuff to say. They would.
Some biggins, man. Biggins need love too, man. No cushion for the pushing, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
I think old man is right. The only he might be able to fix this. If the next commercial he got, she on it, he might be able to uplift her.
Man, listen, man.
You say get away from that. You say don't be putting her on
man. You don't be putting her on man. She ain't supposed to be at the commercial shoot. She supposed no. None of that. Ain't none of that no more. Because everything she said was a total contradiction. I think that's why this is so big. Like she contradicted herself too much. Like you can't come out and say certain things that you said and y'all put it public, and then you got a lot of the dirt out there like this, and it was going to come out regardless. Rather some people, content creators, put it out there. And shout out to the 785 Sports TV too, because this where I got this picture from right here. I gotta give them credit for that. But yeah, there was like a lot of, what I'm saying, a lot of things she said was total opposite of what she's been doing or what she's done, and all that stuff is already public. Everything she told him not to do, she already did, and it's public. You know what I mean? They're big now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the dude that she did the music video with, the little SoundCloud rapper she was with, that motherfucker, his song going viral now.
Oh yeah, he getting paid off of your downfall. Absolutely, he making money. Them videos that ran up, all that. Old man, come up here. I know old man be having some knowledge, man. He older than me, man. I would love to hear his. I would love to hear his. I
definitely want to hear. I want to hear what everybody on the panel got to say. I'm trying to figure out why everybody.
Stop here. Come up here. Elevie, I want to lady.
The squad is scared to come up here. I
Lady,
know the
I want
squad
a
is in here
lady.
watching. I know the squad is in here watching, but why ain't nobody up here talking? That's the thing.
Hey, but that man Tateo comment that I think it was Discord, it reminds you of man Tateo for Notre Dame, doesn't it? How going into the draft, he got catfished by a transitioning person, and that was the biggest deal. Forget he won all those awards.
Hey,
Forget
old man,
he won like 4 awards. Play all unanimous, all American, all went to the national championship, all of that stuff. Man, guess what we was talking about leading up into the draft? Ooh, he got catfished by someone transitioning. Bruh, it didn't impact him. I'm not gonna say it's gonna have to impact Travis on the field because Travis is the baller, but it impacted him.
Yeah, Teo, it took him all the way out of Pittsburgh. All the way out.
Now Travis won't get taken down, but I'm talking about just his play. Like, I think he played 4 years? 4 years? He just never was what expecting. That could have happened regardless. I'm not gonna put that with it, but they had a documentary on it and everything, bro. That's when you hear Manti Te'o, you can't help but think catfish.
I will say this though. I know when you go through adversity in relationships, whatever we did, right? Because none of our relationships are perfect, right? And when you go through adversity in relationships, it makes your bond stronger. Everybody's did some effed up stuff, right? Just none of our stuff is on the internet. That you done, the slip ups you had, the infidelities, whatever it is that you done at some point to your boyfriend or girlfriend, right? The slip up you had, it's just not out there on the internet. But whatever you go through, it just makes your bond stronger. So for whatever reason, if he can get through this with her, I do believe it's making their bond stronger. But he got to learn how to be a man, though. He got to learn how to be a man and take control of the situation. He has to be a man. He got to let his nut tank. He can't be a beta in this situation. He got to be the alpha man. He got to be a man all the way, bro. Cannot be a beta out on the football field. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that happen. But that's all I had to say about that. Facing adversity, I think, is good for a relationship. It's how you learn each other. It's how you learn how to get through certain situations, sometimes compromising situations and certain things like that. But I can't imagine being on the football field with Travis Hunter right now. You got so much shit that'll knock him off his game. Be like, I paid your girl $5 and she was twerking for me on OnlyFans.
Bruh, listen, bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
If they were playing a team like Miami or a team like LSU that got some I don't give a F brothers on it, they will be the crowd. Not only the players, the crowd will be chanting something crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Like it was craziness in the stands. But they playing BYU. BYU, they got some history on some stuff, but I don't know if they'll go, like that. But this is the thing that I am glad that he's dealing with this while in college at Colorado. And the reason why is because he's still kind of in a bubble. If this happened while he was in the league and he's outside, there's no bubble, he got to go home and deal with this every single day. Yeah, that could be an issue because there's no bubble. When you're a pro and you out in them streets, he gonna be hearing it in the street. He gonna be it'll be big news.
He said, Rose Cran said, if I'm a BYU player, I'm putting this picture on my back plate.
Oh man, well,
hey, look, because ain't no limit to the things that people say to you on that football field. There ain't no limit. They say whatever they can say to you to try to get you off your game, and this is the one thing that everybody knows that gets underneath his skin. Like, I don't know if you can get it off his game with this, but you can get underneath his skin at some point. Like, he's gonna make you make some rash decisions. So yeah, it's coming for sure. They're gonna say some wild shit to him too. Wild things like after this game.
Man. Don't let me catch it. Dog, if I call a touchdown, I'd be like, man.
What you say? What you gonna say? Say it. I'm gonna say. I would say something crazy, like you can go wait in the car. You can go wait in the car so I get your girlfriend autograph after the game.
Why she twerking in the sun?
All right.
Dog, why she
man.
twerking in the circle? You sitting in the car and you waiting for her to get out? Yo, that's crazy. Man.
Crazy,
Now
bro.
me, I wouldn't. I like to just talk football shit, but I know the dudes that I play with. Oh my God, they might say some stuff so foul they'll make your teammates even laugh. That's when you know it's funny.
No,
They'll make your teammates.
They selling this T-shirt. They're selling this T-shirt, Alfred. You could buy this on a T-shirt right now with the Heisman on the back.
Which photo?
The picture that's all the way to the left. You could buy it on a T-shirt. Old boy selling it. Old boy selling that on the T-shirt. That's Travis Hunter's girl.
The dude that's in the picture is selling that.
Yeah, he's selling a T-shirt.
Oh, that's it. Whoa, that is disrespectful as hell. Yo, that's now that right there. Oh, well, she can say you can't sell that. My face is on it. You got to give me half. She can't stop him from selling it.
He got his hand on her ass. He own it.
Yeah, he gripping it. He gripping and spreading. You know when you comfortable. If you just gripped it, that's a photo. If you spread it, man, y'all know each other. He gripped and spread. That means I knew you before this video and after this video. Oh, just a grip. That's like, let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Grab her booty, okay. But when he grab and he spread and you see the pool, oh yeah, bro. You know she ain't moved. I said, oh, bro, you tripping?
Yeah, man. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, he gripping it like he's spreading it on like
he gripping and pulling it apart, bro.
He got a handful of that. He got all of it in their hand. Like, I'm like, what is going on? Travis deleted his joint today, bro. You know it's eating him up, bro. He said, I'm off of this. I'm done. I can't deal with it. Said I can't deal with it.
That's the best thing, probably. That's the best. But the thing is, the crazy part about it is his whole dude, that's money. Why I gotta delete stuff that gets me paid? You making me delete social media accounts? I get paid off of that stuff.
And you know it's bad. You know it's bad, right? When Bow Wow trying to give you advice and he was with Erica Mena.
That was some corny shit, but I hear him, but that was corny. But he was a young guy with stuff getting thrown at him at all times. I get it. He could talk on it to some, he could talk on it to some degree.
He was with Erica Mena, man. She's out there. Anybody that know Erica Mena knows she was out there.
Yeah,
I think you know what? Though?
Please drop the link. Chicago said he want to get. Please, I need to because this is not a topic you want to talk about, but damn, it's dominating everything.
What up, Cliff? What up, Godfather? What up?
Please educate us, my brother. Please educate us.
Hey, man, listen. I done been through crazy stuff and experienced a lot. Man, listen. All I can do, one dude said something good yesterday on his YouTube page, and I kind of agree with him. Everybody's giving advice and things of this nature. All this stuff everybody is saying to him, even though we're trying to have his best interests at heart, it's not gonna do nothing but push him closer to this woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's go.
I don't think people give me advice. I think people just observation sometimes. They just talk about it. Like, this is wild.
I mean, yeah, people are observing her and coming to the conclusion. I mean, when you come out here and now people digging, you seeing pictures. She bent over in the party that he supposed that took her to. She in the rap video with the nigga tattooed on her hand. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I believe he knew about this stuff.
He knew about it already. He's embarrassed.
Right, exactly. If a woman leave you in her DMs for 2 months and comes out and tell you she wasn't attracted to you, and then all of a sudden, because best believe he was the talk of wherever he is, because phenomenal athlete, they know something gonna happen. She like, oh, it's been 2 months. Let me jump on this train. But
you know what's foul about that? She said she left him in the DM for 2 months because she viewed him as a guy that would cheat on a girl. Okay. So you telling me the guys that I see you in these videos with and these pictures with wasn't guys that was just that had other women? Is that what you telling me? So
No,
you,
He probably
you
knew
know the
about
pictures?
that. He probably knew. He knew
You-
she was in there getting her cheeks palm because she came out. She was like, "You ain't my type." So you know when girls be like, "You ain't they type," she came in the car was like, "Yeah, I got drunk. Some dude was palming my ass like a basketball in there and everything."
if you, I mean, she could actually look at Travis and tell Travis is a nerd athlete. Travis is not cut from the street cloth at all. And we all know that. She likes street dudes, but the thing that everybody's giving their opinion on, it's not gonna do anything, and we're seeing it once he shut down everything. It's not gonna do nothing but cloud his judgment, so he won't be looking at things clearer, and it's gonna push him more and more to her. So if she does have a plan, and believe me, I think she got somebody in her ear too. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to see the real red flags when they pop up, because there are red flags already. But we got to understand, this boy is what? He's 21. We already know what she did to him.
So is she pregnant? Is she pregnant? Does anybody know if she's pregnant?
I have no idea, but
if she's not pregnant, I promise you, before the draft, more than likely she will be.
And that's another thing I was saying too, because I sat back and, like I said, I've had experiences and I know how it is. I had an older woman when I was younger turn me out. She did some she did some stuff to that young man that he ain't never had done. And that's fine. That's fine. We all get that physical thing that tangles our brain, and don't nothing else mean nothing. Oh, she loved me because she doing all this nasty stuff.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Keep going, Godfather. Keep going.
You know, but with maturity, you learn. Man, that's just a part of sex. You got some nasty people out here. You got some regular people out here. But you know, everybody going at, man, okay, sit them down if you know them, hook up a meeting, talk to them face to face. Don't tell them to lead a girl. Just tell them, be careful and protect yourself. And then another thing,
I think Prime's done that though. I think we're late. I think Prime has had that conversation with Travis a while ago.
Well, see,
I think Prime has told him, okay, my brother, we got a lot of things moving for you. I think he treats him like a son, and he done told him, okay, just pay attention to how your people moving.
Yeah. Well, see, this is one thing. If Prime has done that, Prime should have done his homework, because people don't know the law in Tennessee. If you get married in Tennessee, that's that law when it comes down to the divorce. So why you want to get married in Tennessee so bad?
Prenups don't work.
Right. See, Tennessee was a little bit of like California before they changed all the marriage laws in California.
Wait a minute. Who want to get married in Tennessee? They trying to get married in Tennessee?
She does.
Tennessee. She already booked it in Tennessee.
Yeah, she done booked it and everything. Al?
Is she from Tennessee?
No.
What?
That boy that's what I'm saying. He about to get walked. He about to get walked.
Yes.
About to get walked, bruh. Bruh about to get walked.
Hey, you know what? Don't hate the player, hate the game. If let's I'm gonna tell you this. This is it's two things I'm happy for him and I'm sad for him. It's either gonna work and they ride off into the sunset and live till 80 and 90 because they bond is so strong, or it be the most epic, nasty ass relationship. Fuck Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. This shit's gonna be sad. This shit's gonna get sad.
But
it's not gonna be no in between. It's gonna be either they ride and die, or they Ike and Tina in that, and it's just a nasty ass breakup, and people gonna be mad at him, mad at her. It's just, and it's people gonna be in their business all the time.
But if you wasn't her type in the beginning, you're not gonna be her type ever. Please, women out there in the chat, women, please tell me this. Women, if y'all tell a dude in the beginning that he's not your type, Is he ever going to be your type? Whether he got money, you corny with money. If you corny, you corny. You corny rich and you corny broke. I don't give a damn. If you got swagger through 100, you got swagger when you broke or you rich. It don't matter. You the same person, rich or broke. When you got more money, it just comes out even more. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, Alan Trucking? That's a tricky question to ask women because women go be like, well, I can grow to like you. And
that's what I'm about to say. For a young woman, somebody 21, 22, 23, hell no. If you're not they type, they not mature enough to get over that. Now, you talk to a 30-something-year-old woman that's been through some shit, that's been in some bad relationships, and now she got a guy that she finds maybe as a 6, but he's a great provider, and she loves him, and he's doing this and doing that. They're like, man, girl, I can do that. But not no 23-year-old strip club employee is going to settle for somebody that ain't her type? That don't make no sense.
Man.
I want to ask Al a question, and I've been thinking about this, Al, since you out of everybody has been to the big time. How you think
Yeah, I want to answer it.
everything is going to go when he enters that locker room? Because we know how these locker rooms get with us male and testosterone. It's gonna be jokes thrown around.
Oh no,
It's gonna be.
no. I'm gonna tell you what it. No, that's not the scary part. I promise you, since she love money, he gonna have to. This is the part that's gonna be scary.
Mhm.
He's gonna bring that girl around 50, 60, 70 niggas that's her type with more money than Travis.
Mm-hmm.
That's
No.
the scary part. I didn't see fights in the locker room over some broads.
Right.
And if you dating or you married to a side chick, that side chick behavior does never leaves. I promise you it doesn't leave. And I'm hoping she just messed up. She was young and she put on a dress and she looks
Right.
stupid, But if she is actually a thought, she's not gonna be able to survive it because she's gonna see too much fresh meat for her.
Right.
We talking about niggas with 100 million. We talking about niggas that if she was to step out on the street with them, they'd be like, Travis, who? Oh, that she upgraded. That nigga, she can go to the locker room and upgrade. At Colorado, she can't upgrade from Travis.
Right.
She can't upgrade on a regular day. If she goes into that locker room and goes to them Christmas parties, there are niggas on that team that she will be able to upgrade from Travis.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the scary part. That's real word right there.
See, that's what I wanted to hear from Al. I have to ask that because ain't you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about. I said, you know what? If she really for the streets and she really a thought,
oh, it's gonna show.
and she go into these locker rooms, it's gonna be guys that hey, in her eyes look better than this man and got more of a bag than this man.
Man, I remember. Oh, bro. So I'm not gonna tell what team it was. Man, and this is a girlfriend, it wasn't a wife, so it's a cool story because it wasn't a wife. Man, homie on the road, you know they got practice squad niggas that ain't on the road, right?
Right.
The practice squad niggas is back at the city while you on the road for 3 days, getting it in with your girl, dog. Look, I'm being real with you. They could be first round draft picks too on the practice squad. Shit, they got money too on the practice squad. What I'm saying is, bruh, you going to the club, going to the party, doing your dancing on TikTok, bro. They should get introduced to some of these dudes, and no, not even that. She might get introduced to other females that be, let's do a threesome, girl. You ain't gotta know. Man, let me tell you, it get crazy up there, bro. And if you got that thought behavior, or that's what you feel comfortable, if you swim in that thought water and you swim like a fish in that water, real comfortable. Man, it's a lot of water out there to get caught up in.
Like, nah, Rosecrans, she just that one you slide off with. Like, she that one that got that scraggler. She the scraggler that got left behind. She that scraggler, like that you just peep real quick. Like, all right, come here. Like, fuck it, ain't nobody else trying to go with me. Come here real quick. Shit, come here.
She's a chick in college that you would be hitting that none of your homeboys would even know.
Right.
That's real. She's a chick that you never put her on. You never put her out front like that. She's a chick that you say she's coming to your room, but she's taking the stairs, not the elevator, because you don't want nobody to see your room.
She's coming in through the back door.
Stairs on the side. She's taking the stairs on the side.
Now
don't come up that elevator and come to my room. If you're gonna come, you better come up them stairs.
Now
I'm on the side. Put the hoodie on and a big jacket on.
If she come up on the elevator, you ain't letting her in the room.
The boys be on the elevator. They're like, "Where the hell you going?" No, hell no! Don't come up that elevator. Walk your ass up the emergency exit stairs. I'm gonna open the door. We're gonna come up.
Travis, if you're listening, I'm gonna give you some advice, brother. I commend you for being a man and trying to have a woman and do the right thing. You have the right concept. I don't know the woman, so I'm not gonna say you have the wrong woman, because everybody might be eating crow. You all, like Al said, you all might stay married for 50, 60, 70 years. All I'm gonna say is, brother, you about to go to a new way of life. And I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about socially. You're going to have temptation.
Mm-hmm.
Your flesh has to be as strong as ever. So, brother, I hope you up for it. You young and you haven't experienced a lot. And that's a lot of things that go wrong. We think we missing out on experiences, and we try them experiences out, and then it brings trouble to your household. So if you're listening to me, brother, be strong. Do what you got to do. Listen, hey, man. Hey, you a great athlete. I want you to have a great.
That's what I said, though. I want to know who is his example of a good relationship. Because now, I know where he gets his wide receiver work from, to Terrell Owens, where he gets his DB work from, Deion Sanders, where he gets the ball thrown by Shador. I don't know who he gets a relationship mentor. I don't know, because every name that I just listed, he ain't getting it from Warren. Every name around him that I see, I don't see everybody, but everybody that I see around him, that part of him, I don't know what the positive example is.
Well, see, we can say what we want about Deion. We can say we want about Travis and Shador. Well, I mean Shiloh and Shador, right? But you don't ever see them booed up with nobody.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. It ain't even about that. Deion can't talk, because Deion was once he was once like Travis. I mean, we can keep it real, you know. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, his only thing was he did get a prenup, but man, Deion was once this way.
But even I think his mom and dad, like me seeing the father was not at the Heisman Trophy thing, lets me know that relationship ain't as cool as it should. I just don't know where.
Right.
I would never have a teammate come to the Heisman Trophy above my father.
Right.
That was unique and different.
Yeah.
If you really sit and think about it. Your teammate, no matter what sport you've been in, would you ever have your teammate be there before your daddy or your mama?
Hell no.
Even grandma was sitting at the top. I ain't gonna lie. Grandma was sitting at the top.
Yeah,
I said even grandma was sitting at the top of the thing. I was like, damn, why she sitting way up there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like why we got everybody? You got Lil Wayne. Fuck, you got Lil Wayne there. Like, come on, cuz. Like, wait a minute. What we doing? That's why I said my homeboy said he might be emotionally on the spectrum, because all of those decisions don't make sense.
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
They got the Lil Wayne and the bodyguard. Like, what the hell?
You got the Heisman Trophy winner in the white dress. You got Shador. You got
the bodyguard.
I get Prime. I don't understand it. Why? You got brothers and sisters, right?
Mm.
That's crazy.
Ain't no way I'm finna have grandma sitting at the top.
Why is grandma sitting
right
there?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Grandma should be damn near sitting damn near at the edge, damn near.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Actually, grandma should have been up there with mama.
Man, get your coach. Look. Get your coach. Get your coach. Get your agent. Have your family. Hell, I don't even trip. Have your girlfriend. Forget it. We've seen that 1,000 times. Have your girlfriend. Cool.
Right.
All that extra stuff, all that click and view stuff. Come on, bro. This is your moment. You get to a point where clicks and views don't matter. You getting the clicks no matter what, bro. You're gonna get the same amount of clicks if Lil Wayne is sitting there or he's not sitting there. You're gonna get the same amount of clicks. Because you're winning the Heisman Trophy, bro. You know what was funny? It was a dude. His name is 50. Mr. 1950. He did the comparison of every Heisman Trophy candidate that was there and how their girlfriends act. So it's Ashton Genty, him and his woman. They do a little stuff on social media. Dylan Gabriel, him and his girl, and Cam Ward. Mm-hmm. But he was showing the difference of how their women act to the way she was acting. The thing that really gave me, it was two things she did that really kind of made me go, what in the hell?
Yeah, you cringe, huh?
Well, it made me cringe was when she said, when he said, yeah, when she mad, I come in and I rub her a little bit and try and make her happy, and then I want to give her a hug if she let me hug her.
What type of shit is that?
That's one.
I got something else.
No, wait a minute, Alfred. Let me finish. Let me finish. The second one is this man is networking for Adidas. After he done won his Heisman, he's taking pictures with millionaires, people with connections, and you're sitting up in here asking him, "Do I have to sit here through this?"
Oh, I know, bro. Okay, yeah, okay. Man. So that one was foul. But I'm gonna put it where the goats can eat it.
Okay.
When you in church, let's do it like this.
Amen.
When you in church and the Spirit hits the crowd and everybody stands up in your role. Let's say in your role to praise God. Let's just say anybody in church, whether you get the Holy Ghost, you don't get the Holy Ghost. Woo. Don't you feel like it's harder for you to keep your ass in the seat than it is for you to just go ahead and stand up with the rest of the people? I'm saying is this. She literally, the whole place was standing and applauding, and she stayed seated. Why?
They seated, God. Why, God?
Listen, if my daughter wins an award for the cutest painting, I'm getting up and applauding. Mm-hmm. Why can't you get up and applaud?
Why, Lord? Why she had?
But Al Farouk, you know what the craziest part is? When she finally did stand up and he came and gave her a hug, what did she do? She didn't stay clapping like everybody else. She sat right back down.
That's some wild. That right there. See, that's the part that scares me. That right there. If she's doing this in public,
why, Lord?
My bad. If she's doing this in public, honestly, she wild.
I did make me out to be a person that I am not. But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, "Oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was." That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited. Okay, I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me. And he had cheated on his girlfriend.
Rule number one. What's rule number one?
We're supposed to be having a relationship.
Rule number one. always talk in private if we have a problem with something.
Yeah.
Online,
Yeah.
emotionally, and mentally.
No, it's not. That's not your only rule. I'm taking off my makeup. No, that's not our only rule. Second rule is
Look how
we
she
don't
said it.
hug people of the opposite gender.
But you don't twerk on them. But you'll twerk on them?
Oh God. Lord,
How you not gonna hug? I'd rather you hug somebody than you bend over and touch your toes and he spread your ass cheeks.
Why she had to do it, Lord? Why, Lord? Oh, why?
Exactly, am I lying? Would you
Nah, you
rather
not lying,
get a
though.
little church hug, or would you rather some boy spread her ass cheeks apart?
Church hug, just like that. Oh man, the photo. Oh man. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you, the ass spread is a problem. And
Nah,
if you know that,
the grip is crazy.
The ass spread is a problem.
Hey, Trucker, check the back chat.
I did. I checked the back chat. I can't on the t-shirt. Oh, you got the t-shirt.
I might buy one. I ain't gonna count. I might buy
You got the t-shirt. Oh,
They gonna have a crowd full.
Let me pull it up. Let me pull the t-shirt up. Jack Boy got the t-shirt up.
Why, Lord? Why she had to spread her cheeks, man?
Why is she getting his thumb and his fingers spread apart?
Oh,
and she talking about we can't hug nobody. What?
Why, Lord?
Oh, with the Heisman on the back? Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I told you, bruh.
Not with the Heisman on the back. Oh,
Heisman on the back.
Oh man.
Hold up, let me.
Oh Lord, wow.
So y'all can see this shit.
That's cold-blooded. He gonna be on the front with the Heisman on the back?
Can y'all see that? Is that good enough?
Yeah, we can see that. That's cold. That's cold, cuz. That's cold. That's
I might end up buying it for real.
That's nasty work.
Nasty work.
Damn, man. Heisman on the back with your
Only
girl.
thing left is she ain't hard to find. That's the only thing left.
Ooh, she ain't hard to find. But, ooh, boy. Hey, you might be up to something, Alpha. She ain't hard to find.
She ain't hard to find.
She ain't hard to find.
Ooh, that need to be on the. Ooh, that need to be somewhere like he did. Yeah.
Oh,
she ain't hard to find.
And he's so disrespectful. Nicole said he's selling it. That's disrespectful, cuz. Oh, wait. The Heisman Trophy. She ain't hard to find.
God.
She ain't hard to find.
And
it gotta be somewhere on that shirt. She ain't hard to find. Ooh. It gotta be. She is not hard to find.
Look how he gripping that thing too, bro. That's crazy.
Damn, he gripping it. He gripping it. He gripping the fuck out that shit.
Oh, man. He biting, biting his lip and everything too.
Nah, that's OD.
He gripping that ass so hard, she about to pull her hamstring, cuz he about to snap her hammy pulling that ass.
You wrong, cuz.
Damn,
man.
He damn near about to pull a hammy.
Shit, man. Damn.
On the Egyptian cotton. Damn.
Oh man.
Damn,
man.
Damn.
Hey, this type of stuff. This is the type of shit be in the game. Cause can you imagine somebody having that in the warm up?
I can literally see it. I can see it. I swear I can see it.
Like just wearing the shirt in the warm up.
I guarantee.
I swear I can see it. Somebody wearing that shirt Saturday, bro.
Somebody wearing that.
Somebody wearing that.
Oh, let them score a touchdown and they lift their jersey up. They score a touchdown on him and then lift the jersey up so you can see it. Oh man. He
can't. And she can't even sue for that because he just looking at that shirt like, I took you to that party. Like, let me stop.
This is like when your boy Kendrick in the song "This Not Like Us" when he hit him with the A minor. You just said, "Man, it's over with, cuz it's over."
Nah, bro.
This is the A minor. This shirt is the A minor.
Nah, I don't want my nigga Travis to be like Tyrese, man. I don't want my dog to be like Tyrese, man. Coming on the camera, talking about something.
We're laughing, Chuck and laughing. A minor. You knew the red bottle was over with at that point. You said, I can't scream because.
Nah, bro.
I can't.
Damn, bro.
Oh, bro, I can't, bro. I can't.
Now, I feel like it's gonna be another shirt that's gonna say she ain't hard to find.
Yeah, BYU ain't gonna. He said BYU not gonna do that, but Oregon most definitely.
Oh yeah, Oregon.
Hey, Jack boy like that, huh? She ain't hard to find.
She ain't hard to find, boy. You gotta put that somewhere on the description.
What your boy Jack put it on a t-shirt on the dog?
Oh God, boy. Boy, that boy gonna have millions trying to get that motherfucker.
Man, when I saw them say the 2024-25 Heisman Trophy winner and the 2024-25 Heisman Trophy winner, I said, y'all killing me, because the internet has been killing this all for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, bro.
That shit funny, but it's all good. All right, but hey, hopefully that, it is what it is. I'm surprised at the women. I want to hear a woman's view. Is it his fault, her fault? What is it? I'm curious. Whose fault is it?
Shit.
Do you think she's gonna get pregnant before the draft?
Shit. I hope not. I hope that.
I know you hope not, but I promise you, like the girl that was dealing with Zion Williams, that porn star, if she was telling her, she said, "Girl, you better get pregnant. You better hurry up." They probably like, "I'm surprised you ain't pregnant yet." I ain't surprised she ain't got pregnant yet. I'm surprised. That's why it gives me hope that maybe this is all perception and not reality. Because a real thought would have got pregnant by now. You know he in it. You know he in it. If she can make him sit outside while she twerking in the circle inside, she can make him take the condom off.
He did that on his own.
Yeah, that's that man.
So what I'm saying is she can mind the fact that she would even either ask him or him offer that lets you know she's mind fucking him.
I'm gonna drop you off. The crazy thing is like old man said, like it ain't even her, it's him. She's really him. You're not my type. You're not my type. She kept telling him that. He took her to the party for her to go in there and get her ass pumped. She came out and told him it happened. Like he knows about this shit. I think Travis Hunter knows about all the shit she was doing, bro. I honestly believe that. She was telling him like, "You're not my type," but then she was like, "Well, shit. If he gonna stay with me while I'm in the party getting my ass palmed and drinking and serving up everybody else in the party, shit, I might as well go ahead and be with his ass." I tried to get rid of him, but I couldn't. I think it's one of them type stories. I know I'll be way off, but I know I always got some crazy shit to say. But that's just what it is, though. We know. Cuz knew about this shit, man. I think Travis knew about this shit, man. Honestly, to be honest with y'all, I just think he knew.
Man, there's gonna be a baby bump coming out of somewhere. Watch.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah, man.
That's all, man. Hey, that's it. That's all, man. I'm glad y'all had y'all laugh. Hey, Jack boy, man, thanks for coming up, bro. You should have came up earlier, though, bro.
Yeah,
came up earlier, Jack boy. You should have came up, bro. Hey, y'all, man. I ain't trying. Look, man. I had to talk about it. I wanted to talk about this with everybody. I wanted to talk with everybody. We talked, we laughed, we handled it like how we handle it in the Black community. That's what we do. That's how we handle things. This is how we handle trauma. This is how we handle drama. This is what it is. But I think we were some good advice in between all the jokes, and I think there was some other stuff that he gonna have to take. But hey, that's him though. He got to deal with that, man. He got to deal with that. Travis, this is all Travis. I think it's some way, somehow he knows about all the stuff that she was doing and going through. He's not listening to nobody. I think Coach Prime told him a lot about things and how to handle it, how to get a prenup and to go get a prenup. I think Coach Prime talked to him about that. So, and I definitely seen that Shedeur even advised him to go get married in Texas and Dallas. And he still said that it was too late to switch it. It ain't never too late to switch the venue of the wedding. They want to get married in Tennessee. Neither one of them is from there. He's from Florida. I don't know why you would want to get married in Tennessee. That's another thing. He's just not seeing the signs. And people just continue on doing what he doing. He deleting videos. You got dudes out here making pictures of your girl's butt getting pumped. That's just crazy to me, man. This is wild. It's a wild thing, and I had to talk about it, man. I mean, everybody else did, but salute to y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. If you ain't subscribed to my channel, bro, I appreciate y'all coming here. Another Chuck and Chubby production. All right, fam. Peace.